Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for another race. Got Brodwy versus Pro. Hope y'all are ready for it. I know I am.
Yeah. Definitely an exciting race we have here going on. We got Division S. Got a couple today in this same division. We had, before this, right, we had Mark Lucas versus Roller Rock. We also had Dose Cyanide versus Max F2. So we're getting some nice races in some of the higher divisions now.
Yeah, there's a pretty big gap in their PBs here, but there's some of the best are pretty dang close, like surprisingly close considering.
Yeah.
Curious to see what winds up happening in this race.
Yeah, I'm definitely familiar with both players. They're kind of both notoriously a bit inconsistent. Like Brodwy, for instance, in his first sub-hour, got like a mid 17-minute wooded exit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how it is sometimes. I'm glad we got you for...
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Pro does like a lot of BTT grinding, and doesn't do any percent runs like as often, and he's had a 100 for quite a long time.
That explains the difference between us, some of the best in PB there then, yeah. You know, I was just going to say, I'm glad we got you here that, like, you know both players pretty well, because I don't know a whole lot about either of them, so that'd be good to have. So just from looking at their golds, oh, looks like they're starting. Never mind. Here we go, y'all. But I was gonna say, just from looking at their golds, it looks like generally on the longer kingdoms, it looks like Brodwy has the advantage. But on some of the shorter stuff, more of the late game stuff, we got advantage over to Pro.
This is one of those races where we'll pretty much likely see almost every strat that you'll see in a world record run, except for like maybe ICC. I don't think that we're gonna see in this race. Like some of that might be a toss up, but we'll see like most of the triple clips, the triple jump clips. Like most of in Cap Kingdom, we'll likely see like hydrophobia and whatnot.
Oh, nice. So expect some flashy stuff, everybody.
Of course.
And we got Mario face down. Good luck to both runners getting started here. Autumn saying Pro does more strats than Tyrone.
Yeah, maybe I am aware that in Cap Kingdom he does like a pretty interesting setup for dive vault left side. Like maybe he does like flashier movement here and there just because of how many BTT seconds he has.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Looks like both runners had a bit of small mistakes going up to the bridge. Looks like Brodwy missed the spin pound, but he's still ahead by like about a second. Not sure what slowed Pro down exactly.
It looked like he had a slow cutscene skip, like he was in it for a good second after.
Brodwy not going for hydrophobia, but Pro missing it.
Pro had a good setup though. That's like a no time loss hydrophobia attempt almost. Here come the left sides.
Yeah, you can see Pro setting up a spin pound at the start, so a little unusual to see on left side, but both runners make it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brodwy for most of that Cap Kingdom looks like he maintained a good 2-second lead.
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking pretty close coming out of this. It's mostly just that cutscene skip. I think that's costing Pro.
That timer on screen is accurate. It looks like Brodwy got a 2:19.
Yeah.
Probably getting a 2:20.
Yeah, the timer's accurate. It showed up 2:19 on the stat sheet.
Alrighty. Definitely very solid Cap Kingdom to start.
Yeah, can't really complain on either side. So if we're seeing all the tricks, we're probably seeing DSS here too then, huh? Or do you think they're going to skip that for a race?
It is one of those things where it could really be a toss-up. So I can't say for sure. Like, some people might even, like, just drop it, like, it might be, like, a last-second decision. But,
I definitely get that.
It depends on, I mean, like, if they want to do reverse town in Sand Kingdom, they would almost certainly need DSS. So, I mean, we'll just see.
Yeah.
You can still make DSTA with one missed DSS, I believe. Okay, neither of them, both of them opt to not go for it.
Yeah, honestly, it makes sense for a race. You don't want to do any tricks unless you're, like, at least 80-90% consistent with them in a race. As we would expect, clean dino skip from both.
Yep. Brodwy probably activating his heart here to get some extra coins.
That's what I was thinking it was for.
Not every runner uses that heart, but it definitely helps for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it basically costs no time to grab, so you might as well.
Yes.
Looks like Pro actually caught up a little bit here. It's probably only about a second behind now instead of 2.
It looks to be about 2 seconds, but...
Oh, yeah, I'm a bad judge.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the very least, staying consistent where he was is still solid.
Yeah, of course. So I mean, they probably both got a similar cascade split. I wouldn't expect to see chest clip just because it's such a small time save and not many runners go for it in the first place. But it's one of those things that doesn't really matter much at this level. But Brodwy will attempt it here. Pro, on the other hand, going for on a high cliff.
Looks like he got the clip.
Yeah, very nicely done from Brodwy. Ooh, looks like he had some trouble hitting the globe.
Yeah, he bonked on the little lip of the Odyssey that sticks out right before he globed.
So a nice chest clip, but an unfortunate time loss at the end.
Yeah, just a little bit of movement mistake. It probably won't stay this close the whole race, but if it does, it'd be wild if that was the difference.
Be pretty insane to imagine people finishing a second apart. But 534 exit from Brodwy, 532. You know, very, very good exits considering no DSS.
Very, yeah.
Yeah, let's see what kind of stuff we see in sand. I mean, obviously we're going to see Plat Clip and Reverse Jaxie, but I do think most runners around this level go for Reverse Town for DSTA. Slightly harder version of DSTA route that only saves about 3 seconds, but you know, we'll see. Like I said, in a race, the offset for Reverse Town's a bit stricter. I believe you only have about a 10-second window, so it's a bit smaller than the normal DSTA window. Yeah, planning it in this left pot, both of them are going to go for Reverse Town, yes.
Nice. I like to see it. Yeah, having a clean cascade from both of them makes sense to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Clean movement out of employees only for both.
Yeah. Honestly, that pipe entry I've heard is a lot harder than it looks because you're just kind of at an awkward angle and have a lot of chance.
I was just gonna say I've never tried it, but I would imagine because it's like you said, it's awkward angles. You got that small little sliver to roll boost off of, and walls everywhere.
Purpo taking a bit of a bonk after getting overlooking the town here. Oh, that's. Oh wow. Okay, thankfully he does hit the bird and spawn the moon.
That was scary.
But he will take a little bit of time loss, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's always impressive to me when people manage to hit the bird and stay in the air the whole time for the moon grab, though.
Yeah, considering that he bonked after getting overlooking and he had a bit of trouble getting up to the bird, it's good that he ended up grabbing the moon. Ooh, that's some nice icicle movement as well. From Pro.
Wall cancel on it for the cap return jump. Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Both runners going for Dram, of course. Ooh, Brodwy got the up throw, but maybe timed the shake incorrectly and is going to have to do a backup.
Purpro got it clean, though.
So Purpro might have a very slight lead here. As with Pot Clipper out, they're going to skip that moon and re-grab the bullet bill.
Yeah. It's funny that the moon animations were so in sync, but you're right, Purpro's got the little bit of an edge there.
Mm-hmm.
Very fast reverse Jaxie from Purpro.
Of course, one of the most important, probably the most important part of reverse Jaxie here is getting this bullet bill manip correct to get the build to break this block open without capturing him.
Makes sense.
Purpro took a little time loss, just spin pounding at the wrong angle, but still end up both of them end up getting the manip properly. See what kind of platform cycle they're looking at.
Yeah, this is where we're going to see the real difference. If they both get a good cycle, it's going to be Purpro ahead because of the better...
Yeah, Purpro's going to have to wait a little bit, so Purpro definitely got a worse cycle. Because the platform was, like, moving away by the time he got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you make movement mistakes, it definitely can affect your platform cycle quite a lot.
Yeah, platform cycle is a lot trickier than people realize, because it's about your movement, but it's also about where your camera's at during all of that, too.
Mm-hmm. Both runners just finish up with luggage. Having a bit of
pound on luggage.
Yeah. But that was a very cool sand, some lead changes, but still these guys are neck and neck.
Yeah. It looks like Brodwy grew his lead by just a little bit too.
Sometimes if you spin pound on a moon, if you spin pound a moon and it doesn't spawn, it's either you didn't spin pound in the right place or you did a frame perfect spin pound. I'm not even joking. If you spin pound on a moon frame perfectly, like you do the spin pound like the ground pound the first frame you can, it does not spawn the moon. That's a little known fact about Odyssey.
Suffering from success right there.
Yeah.
There's a few things like that where, ooh, excuse me, where if you get like a single frame thing, it messes you up too. Like, I know there's a few spots where if you jump on a single frame, you won't get you back for a cap bounce and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen pretty much everything except DSS so far. We will most likely, I mean, of course, we will see a triple jump late clip. It doesn't even lose much time to go for it. But see, but hitting it could mean 4 seconds of time save. Once again, just really nice movement into the zipper there. Just those little things from Propo are really nice to see. Brodwy, I don't know if I guess he missed the clip, or he just ended up diving at the wrong angle. I'm assuming he's missed it. That was kind of awkward.
I think he missed it. He hit it kind of early into his triple jump.
Thankfully gets normal like clip quite fast, and Pro being slightly ahead here, getting that clip. Just like I said, this could even though triple jump like clip is a small time save, it definitely can mean a lot for a race like this.
Yeah, this race has been so close. It's just been the small things putting each other back and forth. It's all going to come down to who makes the least small mistakes, is what it's looking like.
Yeah. Of course, another thing about triple jump late clip, it's quite a precise frame window that you have to hit it. I believe it's only about 2 frames that you have to press Y, and your positioning has to be within a few pixels as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So very difficult clip.
I think it's like that for all the triple clips too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. I don't know if any of them are quite frame perfect, but you know, they're definitely about as close as you can get to that in Odyssey.
For as technical as a game this is, there's really not a lot of like super tight frame windows in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of odd to see like so little mistakes from either runner. Really, Brodwy, the only thing he had go wrong there was the missed triple jump late clip.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Pro just had a little slip up on the first ground pound moon, but other than that, really clean lake from both runners.
Runners getting lakes in the 13OX, Pro being 3 seconds ahead.
We might see a PB from Pro here, whether he wins or not.
Yeah, perhaps it's definitely a real possibility, just considering how big the some best gap is here.
Yeah, I know it's really early to be talking about PBs and whatnot, but it's just been a clean early game.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that was like a frame perfect rock throw from Pro.
Yeah, Wooded should be very interesting kingdom. You know, a lot of potentials for things to go bad, even at a top level like this. So.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's a rough kingdom initially, and then at the top level, they add so many little tricks that can go wrong.
I mean, these guys have made all the other kingdoms so interesting so far, so I'm pretty hyped for this Wooded.
Yeah. Ooh.
Pro taking a bit of a bonk up to this uproot. Brodwy having some trouble with the train bounce as well. Of course, going through tree route, both runners getting very nice uproot movement, very nice speed.
Here comes the first pain point. At these these runners should have no problem with nut clip, but it's still a possible mistake.
For sure.
Or a possible deadly mistake, I should say.
Looks like both runners got it. And both runners are able to clip out of bounds. Pro going for the wall jump and accidentally sliding a little too far down. And he'll have to do a backup. Okay. He goes for the long jump, and yeah, he ends up clipping back in.
That's gonna
time to counter throw at the wrong time and had way too much height. Thankfully, he can rewarp here, and he did grab the moon, but this is obviously going to be quite a huge time loss compared to anything else we've had so far.
That's one of the more painful ways to fail it too, because it's like you get the moon and everything, but you just gotta work. You have no other option.
Of course. Brodwy, let's see if he'll attempt Maze Clip here. He does not. It is quite a large time save, but it is, you know, obviously extremely difficult.
Yeah. I'm curious if either of the runners have stream up so they can see, like, oh, it's close, I need to push harder, or I got an advantage, or anything like that.
Depends on the runner, you know, every individual is quite different from what I've seen from all of these runners.
Oh, yeah.
In every division. And Brodwy not going for not going for Maze Clip, but having quite a clean wooded so far for sure. Brodwy Pro does go for Maze Clip, and he ends up missing it.
Barely missed it though.
Looks like he might have attempted to go out of bounds. Oh, Brodwy, looks like he did not get enough distance entering tower there, and had to do a bit of a homing cap throw to save himself.
Oh, I missed that. Clean around the corner movement from both. They went for the triple jump on the ramp. I'd love to see that.
Very nice roll cancel on the triple jump, yeah. Ooh, Brodwy trying to buffer the jump, but does not time the input correctly.
Yeah, I think that's like a 2-second stun if you miss it, right?
Yeah.
And then a bonk instead of getting that moon there.
You don't just lose time from the stun, you also have to find a way to build back up your speed if you stun like that, so it is might be a little more than 2 seconds, but it's barely.
That's a good point. Yeah, even if you could like instantly get back to normal speed, you're not at spin pound speed anymore either, so that's a really good point.
Pipe clip here from Brodwy, yeah, nice.
That was clean.
Saving about 4 seconds. Now, I mean, if you're wondering why you see Brodwy go for triple jump light clip and pipes clip but not maze, it's just weirdly enough, like a lot of people seem to agree that maze clip is the hardest of all the triple jump clips, even though you'd think they'd all be the same thing.
Yeah, I wonder if there's something to like being in the 2.5D environment with the in the maze that makes it like that.
Pro attempting the clip and not making it either. Or not making it.
I feel like there's something to be said for maze clip being the most like time lost to set up if you don't get it too. Because the others you can kind of just do your movement into a triple jump to go for them.
Okay, Pro, even with clipping back in bounds, able to get a high 18 wooded exit.
Yeah, he cleaned up. Oh my gosh, we got a cloud boost.
Yeah, Brodwy getting in 18-16, so solid 40 seconds of lead here.
It's actually not too bad a time loss for Pro for getting stuck back in the moon area and not clip.
Brodwy spawning the Hinard and Cloud as well. Gonna save a little bit of time over getting either of the Hinards that you can get in Metro. And I say either, you might think there's only one of them, but there is one that you can get with Giggler now out of bounds.
It's at the intersection by slots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually you'd only be able to get it in Day Metro, but now with Giggler, obviously things have changed. The Clump Hinard is definitely the fastest one by about a second.
I didn't know that one was obtainable during Giggler. I mean, it makes sense because you're passing right by. I just thought it was Day Metro only Hintart.
Pro spawning the Cloud Hintart as well.
Yeah. Clean Bowsers from both runners.
Yeah, no issues with fast sets from either runner. Brodwy also getting that roll cancel bounce into the Mountain Road Moon and lost. And a very nice butterfly as well.
His whole loss has been so smooth so far.
Yeah, both of those strats that he just did with the roll cancels are extremely difficult in my opinion. You'll see it's these small little movement options that are gonna make a big difference in the long run.
Yeah, especially with how close this race has been.
Purpro with a nice dive ball on Meme Tree as well.
I gotta say, Lost is one of my favorite kingdoms to play or watch, just because it's just such smooth movement everywhere. And then, until that happens.
Brodwy missing reverse torpedo.
But it's just such a
just
high density of moons.
Yeah, he might have been. That was probably the right backup to do there, to just throw Cappy back as a torpedo rather than grabbing the tree moon.
Yeah, I think so too. Because you can go for tree. Oh, well,
okay,
that's not too bad.
He did not die and ended up spawning the cage moon.
That's got to be the best way to mess up cage triple.
I was extremely lucky.
Definitely the best way to mess up cage triple.
And stays alive as well at the end of Lost.
Nice. That was also a really clean loss from Propro there. I didn't see any real notable mistakes throughout the whole thing.
We're getting a 2200 exit from Lost.
Oh wow, that was really close to gold form. Wait, was that gold form? It might have been gold. No.
Yeah, it seems. Yeah, Purple just golded. Yeah, alright, nice.
Okay. I was right the first time. I convinced myself I couldn't read.
Yeah, I just wanted to say both runners still with best possible time of 58 for both of them going into Night Metro. For Brodwy, it would be much more difficult to PB. Oh yeah, bro. Is he ahead of PB? He is. His delta is. Jesus, it is. No, it says he's plus 23 on the stat sheet. Oh, the stat sheet's outdated because it's comparing to his 10047, not his current PB. And Brodwy having some difficulty on the last terrain bounce there.
Oh no, Pro. He ran into the Goomba. It's okay, clean back up. Not too much time lost.
Brodwy also taking a couple mistakes. City Hall looks like he had some issues getting up to Chess Moon. See the Goomba hack movement from Pro here. He gets it cleanly as well. The Terrain Bouncer. It's probably the most difficult part though, honestly, but yeah, very nice.
We're about to get our first Giggler attempt.
Oh yeah.
He did not.
Yeah. Did not have the right positioning. He didn't even take damage there. Take damage is kind of important to get the clip to work, because it is a damage clip, quite literally.
Yeah.
It looks like Pro's end is lagging just a little bit. See if Pro can get this clip, which would save him about 8 seconds overall. It's gonna lose a bit of time in Night Metro if he gets it, but yeah. Does not time it correctly. And if you're wondering why they both stay out of the tank, it's just easier to manip the Wiggler to run the shortest distance. I think Brodwy also took some time loss on that second phase.
Yeah, I missed it. I was watching for the Giggler. Oh, I hate this pattern.
Plays it quite well, though.
Yeah, he got it good. I just don't like the way it curls up at the start. It always throws me off, Dansta. I've never, like, practiced any specific patterns, though.
Yeah, neither runner hitting Giggler, so both of them will not be able to do will not do the shot moon here in Metro, and we'll have to get slots. And of course, we'll have to get the Crates Moon. Slot then Crates Moon.
You can drive by Brodwy.
Oh yeah, he just shakes Cappy way too early and is going to miss that Dram, unfortunately.
Bench friends.
Yeah, and we'll be able to see both runners do the standard bullet building route since they didn't hit Giggler. Pro, yeah.
He got the quick backup though, at least. Can definitely go very wrong when you miss the first one like that.
Yeah, slots. You know, some people say that Giggler kind of makes Day Metro easier because he can skip this moon, because some people have quite a lot of difficulty with this, but Brodwy, as I say, that gets it pretty much perfectly. The positioning on that is a lot tighter than it looks. Like, these guys make it look super easy.
Yeah, no, I've tried to learn fast slot strats a few times, and it's definitely way harder than it looks. Granted, I'm not the best runner, but...
Of course, this bullet building sub-area is cycle-based, and a lot can go wrong. You want to ideally get the insta-capture on this bullet bill and ride him all the way into this last moon.
Nice, he got it.
Fortunately, does not keep the bullet bill alive, but that is small time loss. Pro also headed towards bullet building. So he's still just a couple moons behind.
Yeah, I feel like if you're ever going to mess up bullet building, that's probably the way to mess it up, is just blowing up the bullet bill right at the end. Everything else can really mess you up.
That was a very nice triple jump into the trash moon from Brodwy. Yeah, very nice. Very nice bullet building from Pro. Gets the insta capture and keeps bullet bill alive. Yeah.
We had a clean tower climb.
So he unfortunately missed the spin pound though at the end.
Yeah. Pro with a good triple jump over to the garbage moon too. This race is staying really tight. Honestly surprised.
Yeah, even with the clipping back and pounds on Nutclip, Brodwy to reverse peoples. Very well done.
Kind of surprised to see that in this race.
Yeah, gonna save him about a second or two. I'm not sure exactly how much.
And then Pro messed up his tower climb a little bit too, so that's gonna give him a good, I don't know, another 5-6 seconds ahead of where he was. Wait, did Pro just frame jump? I think he just frame jumped.
He might have had to do that just because he was in a diving animation.
Yeah.
See, Pro can get this reverse peoples.
Oh.
Barely misses after that cap bounce at the end.
Yeah, it looked good, but he just barely missed it. And that puts Brodwy out of Day Metro with a 29:34.999.
Yeah, still high 58 best possible time for Brodwy.
I think Pro's out with a 30:20 with a 59:35 BPT.
Yeah.
45-second difference between both runners right now.
Yeah. PB would be quite difficult, so I'm not expecting it. but of course, with his skill level, it's a maybe. It's definitely not out of the picture for sure.
Yeah. He was saying any given Sunday.
Of course.
It starts to snow from Brodwy so far.
Yeah, I would not expect either runner to go for ICC. Yeah, Brodwy going to this umbrella, so he will not be doing it. Very difficult trick as well.
Is that the way to tell? Do they put shop in early again if you do ICC? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do shop early because after you do Goomba Room, right, if you do the cliff, you're stuck out of bounds and you can't move, so you have to warp to the Odyssey to get out.
Okay, that makes sense. I knew about that. I just wasn't aware that they put shop early in the routing in for that, but that makes sense. It's a clean poison room from Brodwy.
Yeah, and with proprofk getting shop here, will tempting
Battery really wants a life up hard, apparently.
If you get first drop with the setup, it'll stay.
Okay, that is his mic. I wasn't sure if that was his mic or my internet going out.
Yeah, I was standing up for a second, but so it'd probably be better now.
Yeah, you're much better now. It started sounding like a robot took over for a second.
Oh yeah, if you didn't hear me, I was saying if he can hit ICC first try, it would be with the setup, it would be about 4 seconds of time save.
Yeah, something tells me there's not enough little tricks he could add to make it up entirely, though. He's going to have to rely on Brodwy making some kind of mistake to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very unlikely in Odyssey, though. Mistakes are a dime a dozen in this run.
So Brodwy gonna get this Shop Moon, and then finish up Snow King with Snow Tram. Hopefully he can hit it first try. Gonna be about 15 to 20 seconds time loss if he does not.
Yeah, if he makes a mistake there, that's Purpro's chance to catch up.
Yeah, Purpro gonna grab this Story Moon first so he can attempt to clip to get this moon that you normally get with the Goombas.
Good Snow Tram from Brodwy. Plenty of room to spare, and we got ICC coming up from Propro right after. It's an action-packed minute.
Full trick run for sure.
Fast setup. Oh, he didn't get it first try.
He does. Yeah, he's going into first person, just trying to some of these characters with a nice spot in the wall. So hopefully Mario will have the right angle to go through, and he's having quite a bit of trouble. This is really precise.
Yeah, he's losing a lot of time here going for this.
Uh-oh. Oh no, Pro.
A lot of time.
That can definitely happen as well. I mean, you can die from falling off the edge there. You can also have these Goombas run into you.
Yeah, I didn't even think about the Goombas.
So this is really, really risky strat. It's almost just kind of stupid that we go for this in runs now, but I'm out of world. Yeah. Not much else you can do to save time.
Yeah, this is definitely something that I wouldn't do.
Oh no! I can say he gets cut, but then dies under the moon. It's quite unfortunate. He's determined with this ICC, though. He's determined to show it off. Oh, now going for it without a setup. This is possible. Okay. Just do a setup again. I would say the Brodwy is in Seaside here. We will attempt to do the more difficult
flip with the fish on the chest moon. Fish and dips.
That's such a rough one. But if he misses it, it's not too much a time loss either.
Looks like he actually ended up taking a bit of damage going to his chest moon, and yeah, just didn't time the boost properly. Would have saved him about 6 seconds. Yeah, Pro finally able to get ICC, at least able to show it off, is always cool, I think.
Yeah, I think at one point it looked like he was going for the Goombas, and he's like, no, we're showing it off. At least that's what it looked like to me.
Mm-hmm.
Clean snow drain, at least. No more time loss there.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Brodwy's almost done with Seaside already.
Yeah, gonna be quite a large lead for Brodwy. Almost certainly has the race in the bag, but let's see what kind of time proprofk can at least finish out here.
Something tells me PB's out of the question for proprofk at this point too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Probably lost like 2.5 minutes. Going for that.
The timesheet, yeah, about he went from 45 behind to about 2:34 behind there.
Yeah. Now looking at the best possible time of 101. I mean, if he finishes out of 101, you know, maybe it was worth it to do the ICC. He can finish if you finish a nice rest of the run.
I mean, that's still 5 minutes faster than me, so.
Yeah, Brodwy gonna exit Seaside. Pro just barely bonking, getting up to his first moon.
The movement looks so smooth up until that too.
Nah, having quite a. This is one of these things I find that you mess it up once and it can mess up many times in a row.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. I feel like Odyssey's got a lot of those.
Yeah, for sure.
There definitely tends to be a tendency for like if you mess up a trick in one run, you're just gonna mess it up for the next 10 runs for some reason too.
Yeah. Brodwy with a very sub-hourable Seaside exit here. He has a best possible time of 59:15.
Oh, that's very sub-hourable.
So, yeah. Very solid sub-hour pace. Of course, we're going to see Spiritless and Luncheon, the more difficult route where you, you know, skip Spirit, and it creates some issues, to say the least.
Some issues is a nice way of saying it.
Yeah, because there's no Potabooze. Just have to do a triple jump around this, and this boss trigger is quite wide. So this is a little bit harder than it looks, but still easily makes it across.
Yeah, that's probably, I would say, the easiest part of Spiritless too. The rest of it,
yeah.
That's where the real issues come in.
Be able to see him go up to the ground pound moon here without the fork. So the stream crashed today. Stream frozen a little bit, but what we call forkless. Ooh, he ends up rolling at the wrong angle. Sometimes that can happen on this weird geometry in Luncheon, but we'll just end up taking about 2 seconds of time loss taking this fork.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I did not see if getting the fish and dips clip.
I don't think he did. I caught
yeah, it looks like we'll have desync issues, so sorry about that, y'all. They are neck and neck here
right now.
And they are neck and neck here. I mean, I'd be exact same.
Movement for movement. Looks like they went in the loading zone same frame. Anyway, okay.
Brodwy. Yeah, we missed some of that. We missed him getting slots and the slots, and you would skip the turnip moon. So we only missed two. Yeah, we only missed 2 moons because there was another one with the ground, or no, 3 of them because there was 2 with the ground pounds. But you saw him there enter. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we saw Brodwy, like I said, no Potabooth in Spiritless, so he had to enter this sub area without one. And now we'll go for Another jump to make it across without a lava, just bouncing on Cappy.
Boost.
Yep. Probably one of the most difficult parts here is juggling these turnips, and can just create all sorts of time loss. He has to just like spin pound and grab it, and I don't know how they do it, but they just kind of maintain all their speed with triple jumps.
Yeah, I think the idea is if you roll cancel into it, you'll grab it and keep the roll cancel speed, and then so long as you're jumping, you keep your speed.
Yep.
It's still
and it's important that he throws that second turnip in with while that first moon is being that first moon's about to spawn, so he doesn't accidentally spawn it, because that creates like a good like 5 seconds time longer.
I didn't know about that. It's interesting.
Yeah. See, oh wow, he attempted the forkless movement there. I was gonna say we didn't see Brodwy get to do it, but Pro, fortunately, just roll canceling off the edge. Ideally, he would have bounced off Cappy with that roll cancel. It was called a roll cancel bounce.
Yeah, looks like he just got just a slightly wrong angle on it.
Now we'll see. We will see the block jump here from Brodwy. Hopefully, it's again quite difficult. Not really.
You might get to see it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just not really able to see where you're going.
Yeah, that's a rough one to learn. But I feel like once you know where the block is, it's not too bad. Like, it's still a hard jump, but once you know where the block is, it's not too rough.
We'll see him get 2 moons in the sub area and then finish off with the timer challenge.
One of the few areas that actually has Potoglooms without Spirit being beaten. See Pro going for the damage boost here as well.
Like they intended for you to fight Spirit.
Maybe just a little bit. Oh, that was a beautiful forks room by Pro. My favorite sub area by far.
That's how deep throwing. Computer moves around. I think some of my computer moves around just a little bit. I'm sorry about that.
It just gets extra crispy every now and then.
Yeah, we got the... Yeah. Finished up timer challenge and now is heading to Ruined.
Pro losing speed on the turnip.
Yeah. Brodwy and Ruin, now that means that we can talk about, Pro doing lunches. Yeah, like I said, this is where the time loss comes in, because he spawns this moon and then you have to go through this whole animation again.
That makes sense instead of just doing it once.
Yeah.
About to get shop, and then we got some Invisiblock movement coming up from Pro right after, too. See if he needs more than one block or not.
Yeah. Unless you see slope faults, which not exactly expect.
Slope builds are wild, and that's all I can say about them. See, Brodwy did get Captain Toad in Ruin, so his run is not invalidated.
Yeah. Yeah, Pro using a spin to help him get across, but still doing the jump just fine.
Yeah, if you make it, you make it.
Look at that. Took a roll cancel and just like jumped on that tiny piece of geometry. That was very cool.
That was really cool. And then I think he got a frame perfect spin pound again.
Never seen that before. I don't even know if it saves time over the normal movement, but I like it.
It looks good. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
At this point, Pro is not in the game of winning. He's in the game of looking cool.
Of course.
Which, honestly, a more important battle, so...
Yeah.
I was pretty smooth luncheon from Proper, though. A few little hiccups here and there, but nothing serious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he still got timer challenge. I thought it was done. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, it's possible to die to those timer challenge moves, but it is, honestly, yeah, I mean, if you want an easiest part of, you know, Spiritless Luncheon, it's probably this.
Yeah. Looks like Brodwy's finishing luncheon, or Ruined right as Proper's finishing luncheon.
Yeah, and now that means that we get to talk about Brodwy's run, going into Bowser's. Yeah. It's nice when both runners are far away at this at the Ruin split, because that means that you aren't forced to talk about Ruin.
Yeah.
It's
Or
just,
forced
it's
to
hard
find
to find
something else
things
to
to
talk
say.
about.
Yeah. Hard to find things to say.
No, we'd like to take this moment to thank all the contributors to this tournament, all the racers, all the commentators, stat keepers, restreamers, dancers for putting the whole thing together for us. And everyone here viewing too, because without y'all, like, what would be the point?
Yeah, and if you want to follow the restreamers, I think the command's been put in the chat a couple times, but you could do exclamation mark restreamer, exclamation mark comms, and exclamation mark runners. If you want to follow anyone who's helping us out today, definitely do that, I would say.
Pro missed the first Captain Toad's him. Missed the second. Okay, he got it. Brodwy, of course, skipping birdless, it looks like. Well,
Yeah.
not bird jam, not birdless.
Yeah, looks like he wanted to set up the faster jump here, but took a big bonk there.
Yeah.
That triple jump off the railing always, I don't even understand how people do that.
It's so scary looking. I'm still in
Yeah.
the long jump off of it phase.
Yeah, of course.
There's no status
Yeah.
issue command? There should be.
I would mention that 59:26 best possible time for Brodwy here, so once again, still, sub hour is very likely. I mean, not guaranteed, but very likely.
Yeah, you'd have to make some pretty costly mistakes to lose it at this point.
Mhm.
But if you're gonna do that, Bowser's is the place to do it, so...
Of course.
Let's see how his shards movement is. Looks like
Can
he's
be
going for new
attempted,
shards.
Yeah, and hopefully can get the birdless shard at the end.
First four shards were clean. Let's see how birdless... Good setup. Nice.
Well, actually opens up the map, but that's okay.
That was a very clean shards overall. Just the map opening was the only mistake.
Both of them grabbing story modes at the same time, that's cool.
I'm sure we're about to see Bowser's Ram here from Brodwy.
Mm-hmm. And we'll definitely see some interesting stuff in the bunnies fight. I think, like, the difference between a top level and a more intermediate level of bunnies is really extreme. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, there really is.
Really, the only part of it that stays normal is Topper. But Brodwy doing Harriet first, as I say that.
The right way. Let's see, he's setting up for Sarbomba.
Yeah, getting a roll cancel with the right angle, just so he hits this bomb and it stays floating. Stays about 2 seconds over normal strats.
It's also just the best main strat in the game, so...
Mm-hmm.
Picking up
Yeah, and
as
even
many points as you can.
Gonna save another second on this last phase. I was gonna say by doing first person, but ends up missing that bomb hit, unfortunately. Part of him going into first person is just so he's in a very precise spot to hit the bomb at the right angle, but ended up not working right there.
I think he had the right angle. It looked like he just mistimed it a little.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like I said, Topper is really the only part here that is pretty basic. You just time the jumps correctly. It's nothing too fancy.
Yeah, it's hard to make that fight more complicated.
Mm-hmm. And we'll have Brodwy come up to the mech split. Probably the last most difficult. Probably the last most difficult split here in Bowser's End Moon Kingdom.
Yeah.
Pro also attempting new shards. Gets the jump quite well. Let's see if he can get. I just opts to take the bird here. Maybe his cycle was bad.
Yeah, I can't really tell myself.
The bomb cycle does matter, but not gonna be too much time lost. Still very, very clean shards. He accidentally regrabs the Poké, but that's okay. Ooh, Pipeless. Here from Brodwy.
That was a clean Pipeless, too.
I always love seeing that.
It's always a surprise for me.
Also roll cancels into the bird. Yeah, and then you just climb, and then we have Mech. Purpro also attempting Bowser Dram. Yeah, gets it very well. Yeah, Brodwy will be doing the mech fight, and Purpro will be doing Harriet.
Team Bird this time.
Yeah, let's see if Purpro can get Zarbomba here. Yeah, he gets it, gets the bomb to float. Brodwy hits top required.
Just everyone's getting their strips right now. It's boss fight time.
See if Purpro does attempt the first person strat. Yeah, gets it nice, very well. So that's what Brodwy intended to do as he's coming up to target acquired here. Going for the faster setup without the cap bounce. Yeah, very nice.
It's a beautiful mech from Brodwy.
Very nice Bowser Kingdom overall. His only big mistake was taking a bonk in the first island.
Purpro having a clean topper as we'd expect, nothing fancy there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Purpro entering the mech split. See if he can also have a nice clean split like Brodwy did. Lots of potential for time loss here.
Yeah, I know mech's split's probably, in my opinion, the scariest split at least. Because it's like lunch and oh, what the heck?
I guess he landed on one of those crates and ended up just kind of rolling off. I guess he wanted to roll off the crate into the moon, but oh yeah, he landed on the crate and rolled at the wrong angle.
That makes sense.
He's gonna just take the pipe as well. So a nice blind jump there.
Good insta capture.
And we'll see Brodwy entering Moon Kingdom. I can, of course, get a look at what his best possible time is. Yeah, 59:40. So hopefully he can get a nice sub-hour, finish off his first race.
That'd be a good way to start.
Yeah, for sure. Going for this vector triple jump at the start as we see Purpro entering mech. Yeah, very nice and clean.
Clean birdless from Purpro. Probably about to go for topper acquired too.
Yep.
Clean.
Very, very nice.
See if Brodwy, expecting him to do Mooncave Skip with just one wall jump. By just kind of going straight forward and wall jumping at the right spot.
Nice. He had a good setup into it and just breezed right through it. Got Purple going for target acquired now, the faster setup as well. Nice, he got it too. It's a really clean mech from Purple there.
Yeah. Probably lost about 5+ seconds at the start to not being able to do birdless and having that issue getting up to crates, but
yeah.
Yeah, nice first fast hat from Brodwy.
Now we just get to see him show off his movement a little bit.
Yeah. Again, another part of late game that is just kind of very, very chill, especially at this level. Is this Bowser fight?
I really like watching different runners do that part of the Bowser fight, though, because I feel like it really tells you a lot about the runner.
Yeah.
You'll see some people just play it completely safe every time, no matter what. You'll see some people just kind of try and show off. You'll see some people try new stuff.
Yeah.
It's always neat. My favorite's still bonking over the fire. The first time I saw that, it blew my mind. I'll never forget it.
I am not sure I've seen that one yet, but it makes sense because you just have to be off the ground.
Yeah, it's a pure ground scan hitbox, and bonk keeps you in the air just long enough for the fire to go under you.
Yeah. Brodwy, no issues whatsoever this Bowser fight.
Yeah, completely clean.
I wouldn't expect him to go for 2DSS just because this is such an easily sub-hourable run. Moon has been very good so far, but maybe.
Yeah, I think I would expect him to skip it here too. He might do it just to be like, hey, look, I can do this, but... Purple's finally landed on the moon. Got him starting this triple vector here as well.
Yeah, we're the best possible time here of 102.23 for Pro. So it should easily finish out at 102 unless something very drastic happens. Yep, or do we just go and enter the 2D section?
Yeah, looks like you didn't even think about 2DSS.
Doing that 2D skip, and there's a faster skip he can do here as well. Saves a little less time, but looks very nice. Yeah. Good 2D section.
Purple getting single jump Mooncave skip as well. Or single wall jump.
Yep.
Imagine you could do that in a single jump. Feel like we're playing two-player or something.
Yep. Gonna finish up a sub-hour here for sure. I mean, he would need a 109 pillars, so absolutely guaranteed.
It's like a clean 5 hits on the pillars. He shot an extra just in case. Yeah, he should have no problems finishing it up here. The only thing that could realistically stop him here would be like invisible wall or something. And so long as he's not rushing, that shouldn't happen. Oh, what the?
Oh, whoops. Was that that was the script guy? That was the script guys. That was the times they were gonna get. Brodwy, 59.45. Big GG.
GG, Brodwy.
He will be moving on. Next round
sub-hour on the board.
Yeah.
So how many how many Division S races have there been so far? Do you know?
I think there was just 3 today.
Okay.
Today has definitely been the first day that we have done them. I can double check to make sure. Yesterday we had Hot Boy and Mesa. And today we had Max of 2. So this is our 4th one that we finished up.
Okay. So we're getting a little ways into it then.
Mm-hmm.
Game Nerd versus Tuxedo Cat as well, according to Dansta.
Sorry, I forgot about that one. See if Brodwy wants to come in for. Well, we can. Yeah, we probably wait for Proprofk to finish up. Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he goes for 2 DSS.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he might, just because at this point it's nothing to lose.
Even just attempting the first jump will lose him almost nothing.
Oh,
yeah.
Almost. He's going for it again.
Also back down.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, that's a bad way to miss it. His spots are so precise that if you land right there, it'll it can sometimes just send you through the platform. Proprofk not going to be able to get a 102 here. Yeah,
I think
that was a bit of yeah.
I think
I'm
all
not
he needs is a
mistaken.
104 to save the points, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and he I believe we had some issues with DSS in our last division race as well, so yeah. If he can remember how to do the 2D section.
It looked pretty clean. That was a very fast 2D, actually.
Alright. Proprofk will be getting 103 today.
It's a 104.44 to get at least 1 point. Okay. Thanks for the
Right.
heads up there.
Yeah, gonna likely finish up with a low 102 3x here. Depending on how well Pillars goes. Plays really well if you can get a 2x.
That first fireball was super low.
Bit of trouble with this last pillar. Okay. I've never seen a runner have to jump over that big of a gap at the end, but there we go.
These things happen sometimes. GG, Pro.
48, 38, I believe. Yeah.
Yep, 38.
Okay. Brodwy will be moving on, and Brodwy will be coming in here for interview. See if Proprofk would like to.
Yeah, Proprofk would like to be interviewed as well.
Hey guys, GG
Welcome in.
on your rounds.
Thanks, man.
Big GG on your sub hour, Brodwy. And
Thank you.
GG. Not a great run, but GG to you as well, Pro. Obviously.
Thanks.
Honestly, aside from the death at 2DSS and the issue with ICC, that was a really good run from Proprofk too. Like, it was neck and neck for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, wasn't
it's-
it up to, like, Metro? That it was
No,
neck
no.
I think
I
it-
kept-
to be fair.
I think it
I
was
got
wooded
this-
where...
I got the soft login with it, so
Yeah. Yeah, but before that, y'all were...
okay.
Y'all were, like, just passing each other back and forth before that.
The other games
Yeah,
were
that was
solid, and I
fun.
even here Proprofk was ahead out of Lost Kingdom.
I think
I
this...
also love, like, missing Dram every run. That's fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, he played really well in second half though. I think, just other than just missing, the miss on fish and dips and
a bit of mistakes been funny, but the
Yeah,
rest of,
dude,
like,
that
games,
seaside, that seaside, man. I don't even know what to say.
What was the split time? I'm not sure if I did. So
Yeah.
I can check. Oh no, it's not available anymore. So you know what? The world may never know what that seaside split was.
It was like a 3:30 or something. I can look on here.
Yeah, of course I get ICC first try now.
The 3:29. Yeah.
I was really pulling for you on ICC.
Oh yeah. I didn't even know. I wasn't looking at the stream because I didn't want to give myself more nerves than I already had. But it's interesting you attempted ICC. And
It's literally ICC worked for the whole day. Like I did any percent for 12 hours now, and it worked for the whole day. I got like first or second try all the time, and just in this race it didn't work.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It
always doesn't work when you need it to.
Yeah, no, but I did like 20 attempts or something. Yeah, 19 attempts and one worked. Like 2 worked theoretically, but the one had a dive into the death.
Yeah, it looked like you dove like behind the little chamber or below the moon, one of the two.
Yeah.
I gotta ask for that. It looked like at one point you were about to give up on it and just go for the Goombas. Was that the case, or were you just getting a different lineup?
I was just thinking, okay, screw this shit, and let me get the Goombas, and then I realized I killed the Goomba already.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's painful.
Yeah.
At least you guys still got to show off some cool strats like Brodwy got Types clip, which was really nice to see, and Purple you got a triple jump lake clip.
Yeah.
Y'all both got really good mech as well.
Yeah, my mech was almost gold until I took forever to spin pound towards the multi-moon.
Yeah.
And yeah, that kind of killed it.
I also could have golded Lake without the spin point miss at the beginning.
Alright.
Purple, didn't you gold Lost?
Yeah, I golded Lost by like 1 second or something.
Congrats.
That's why
very
we're
nice.
Lost.
And the funny part is I golded Lost earlier today as well by 2 seconds. So I went from a 205 to a 202 now.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
nice.
good for one day.
I also have a 202.
Right.
I unfortunately did not get close to my gold, but it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, with all that, we will. I just want to say that we will have in 20 minutes here another race here. We're going to be in Division B, Cobra CJ and Sheena Ethan. So make sure you guys watch it on Twitch. Stick around for that.
I'll tune in.
Yeah, we have Dancer restreaming again, and we have me and Sudai on comms. Exciting.
Is there anything else y'all would like to say before we cut to break, y'all?
Just that it was really fun. GG to Pro.
Yeah, GG.
And I think you guys did a really good job on the commentary.
Thank you.
So I wanted to say that as well.
Brody, are you excited for the Lucid race?
No. Well, yes, but also no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get destroyed, but I'll have fun doing it, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's the key in the end. That's what this is all about, right?
Yeah, just about having fun.
Yeah.
Well, it was a pleasure watching y'all race. And thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you for having me.